On June 25, 2022, police responded to a report of a domestic dispute outside a hotel.
You okay?
Good.
You're what?
I'm good.
Did you call 911?
No?
Okay, because someone called saying that you were getting beat up.
Ew. Who would
I
do
don't
that?
know. Were you with someone?
I'm from New York. I don't get beat up.
Hey, I believe you. But were you just with someone?
No?
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 Keep driving around. She's advising this isn't her.
Ew. That's disgusting.
What? What?
Really? I'm just waiting for Uber to get home.
Right. Well, when I'm told that someone was beating up a white female in a white dress and you don't have any shoes on.
Do you really think I would put up with that?
I don't know you.
She's so entitled. She thinks she can lie. She's drunk. She had a fight. Watch.
But I'm here to verify with you.
Ew. No. Okay. No one's touched me. I appreciate it. I support Dunway. I have a business over here.
That's affirmative.
Ew. I would never get touched from anyone.
Okay, that's fine.
After being met with resistance, the first officer went to find the other involved party. Meanwhile, another officer received confirmation from a witness that the woman was involved.
I got an independent witness advising.
No one touched me.
Okay, well, what's going on out here tonight?
No one touched me.
I didn't ask that. I asked what's going on tonight.
Nothing.
Okay, so why are we out here, and why do I got like multiple reports that you had a fight with someone out here?
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
There's no problem.
Well, there is a problem
What is the problem that was called in?
because there's a disturbance between you and another male.
Someone doesn't want to stay at the hotel. I've got to drive home. I'm sobering up.
Okay.
So I'm standing here to sober up to go back home.
Where's home at?
Home is in Brookhaven. My daughter has a 17th.
Do you have your ID with you?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit. So what happens when we're intoxicated outside, and then you're sitting there telling me
Yeah,
that,
I'm not.
and you're telling me
causing
that.
anything.
Well, there was a cause out here, and that's the reason why I'm out here.
No, there wasn't. I'm actually just trying to go
I can
home.
do that too.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, this is about to, you got a bunch of pigs.
It was
out here,
you?
so I know you need to do
Oh my God. Okay, homeless. All right. Go get a job. Really?
You had nothing to do with calling this in with you.
I support Dunwoody. I finance Dunwoody. I have a business in Dunwoody. I'm not going to do this based on them. I
Well, I don't
make
know
good
who them
decisions.
is, but them did
I
not
make
call.
good decisions. I make good decisions to make better for myself. There's my ID. Jesus Christ. Seriously.
261 name, date of birth.
Look at my salon. I've got a business in this area.
Last name is going to be spelling
Angelo,
Echo, R,
seriously?
Romeo, A Alpha. And the first name is Carol.
You.
Carol.
Oh my God.
0128 1970.
I'm not driving. I'm going to my hotel room. I'm not driving.
Okay, well, listen to me. You're
What?
intoxicated.
Yeah, I'm going
One
to my
more,
hotel.
I'm going to go ahead and take you
I'm
to
not
jail. Do you understand
driving.
me? It does not matter.
For
You are
what?
out in the public area. You're intoxicated, and you're cussing at people walking down the road. That had nothing to do with
You
you.
guys are ridiculous.
Go ahead and lock her up.
Lock
You're
her
under
up.
arrest right now.
For what?
For disorderly and
Angelo,
Stop.
what am I doing?
Relax your arms
Relax.
before you catch another
Guys,
charge.
come on.
Relax.
I'm trying to wait for
I
Uber.
don't care. Relax your
I'm
arms.
waiting for
Relax
Uber.
your arms. Now, look, this cop sucker right here, I don't have a lot of empathy for her, but the idea you can get locked up, put in torture cuffs, simply because you don't want to interact with cops. They're locking her up because why? Why are they putting her in shackles right now? What did she do that made her a danger to others? He doesn't like how she's talking to people? Screw him.
What are you doing, Angelo?
He didn't do nothing. I am.
I'm just waiting for Uber to go back to Brookhaven. My daughter just turned 17. I got a hotel room. Oh my God. What? Seriously, guys?
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. She's a cop sucker. But yeah, why are you putting her in torture cuffs? Why is she being put in torture cuffs? You walked up to her, started questioning her. She said, I didn't need your assistance. And now you're torturing her.
I donate to your Dunwoody. What? I got a
Here's where she says, I'm a cop sucker.
hotel room. Oh my God. What? Seriously, guys, I donate to your Dunwoody Police Department. I'm salon over at Park Place with the lawns. And
Okay.
really?
Yes,
I donate
really.
to you.
Babe, it doesn't matter. They got to lock up somebody every night. You got to feed the beast. That's why this channel's growing at 50, 60,000 new subs a month. This woman won't back the blue tomorrow.
Big time. Yes.
So the thing is that when you're cussing at people that walk by that have nothing to do with you,
I'm not doing anything.
you
I was
sit
just
here
waiting
cussing
here.
this guy walking by you. It's got nothing to do with you.
Who is he?
The person you just cussed at.
Who cares if she just cussed, bro? You put people in shackles and torture them. Who cares? Who cares if she cursed at somebody? There's no reason to shackle her up like a pig.
Oh, we can't talk anymore?
We can't cuss
Is that
at
what's
people.
come down to? We can't talk to people?
Put it in your truck.
I'm not going to jail. I've done
You are going to
nothing
jail.
wrong.
You're under arrest. How about that?
Under what?
I hope this rich lady sued because there was no reason to arrest her.
For disorderly under the influence, and if you keep pulling away
I
from the
am
officer,
not.
one more time, you're getting
I'm trying to get a
Look how tough they're being with someone who's been drinking. She doesn't have rationale. She's been drinking. It takes away your ration, takes away your reason, takes away your choice-making ability. Alcohol does. Number one problem in America is alcohol. And now they're going to get tough with her? Watch.
for disorderly under the influence, and if you keep pulling away
I
from the
am
officer,
not.
one more time, you're getting
I'm
obstruction
trying
charge.
to get
Oh, you call one more time, you're getting obstruction charge. You hear me? Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
an Uber home.
If you pull away from
Are
the
you
officer
guys
one more
seriously doing
time,
this?
I will have another charge on you. And yes, I'm dead serious.
Why? I'm just trying to go home.
Well, tonight you're going to jail, unfortunately. Have a
So say she did have a spat with her lover, her husband, her boyfriend, her cousin, her sister, her brother. Who cares? There was no law broken in this man's presence. There was no danger to society. He caused all of the problems. The cops caused the whole thing.
seat in the car.
There's no charges under anything.
He doesn't care. He can charge you with disorderly and say you were drunken in public. And you got a Kevin Judge. You're going to lose the first one, so you got to appeal it.
I'm not going to argue with you about it. Have a seat in the
Guys,
truck.
seriously,
Seriously?
I gotta
Yeah, seriously, bro. You're so far out of line. You're kidnapping her when she was waiting for her Uber. You walked up and engaged with her based on your suspicion, a Terry stop based on a phone call that two people were arguing. When you got there, there was nobody arguing. There was no noise disturbance. There was no public disturbance. This cop caused this whole thing.
company.
Get in
I
the
donate
car.
to Dunwoody.
Get in the back of the Tahoe before
What
you
are
get
you
another
guys doing?
charge.
Oh my God.
You don't care about your cop sucking, honey.
Inside the truck.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Dead serious.
Yeah,
I've done nothing.
I know.
I
Well,
just
then-
want to go
Then
home to
when you get to
Brookhaven.
court in August, you can explain it to the judge that you
What
did
are
nothing.
you talking
Get in
about?
the
Court
car,
in
slide in the
August?
truck. You're going to have a court date in August.
I want to know the charges right now.
I'll tell you when you get in the truck.
No, you
I've already
tell me
told
now.
you.
That is
Disorderly
my
under the
right.
influence and obstruction
Oh.
because you're fighting.
look, it's impossible for any decent. Look, this woman is upper crest, top 1%er. She has extra money to donate to pigs who are already funded. They're already funded, but she donates to them. And what she donates to is to an executioner's dungeon. Watch, can't even get into the executioner's car.
Truck.
Watch
You're
her.
going to have a court
Watch her. She can't get in the car. Watch.
date in August.
I want to know the charges right now.
I'll tell you when you get in the truck.
No, you
I've already
tell me
told
now.
you.
That is
Disorderly
my
under
right.
the influence and obstruction
Oh.
because you're fighting where you're pulling away
I'm
from my officer.
trying to go home.
You're fighting my officer. That's fighting. These beta males don't know what a fist fight is.
You are under arrest.
Get in the vehicle. Boy, you go home feeling like a real man, don't you, bud? This guy goes home. Man, I told this lady who was 50 plus, I told her, Get in the vehicle. You should have seen how I said it. I was intimidating in her face. She broke no laws. She hurt no persons. She donates to this fund of executioners. But I told her, get in the vehicle.
Rest, get in the back of the truck.
I'm trying to go home.
In the back of the truck.
Are you guys seriously?
Absolutely.
Honey, you're going to get to see what it's like to get booked into the dungeon. I hope they show the whole thing here.
Absolutely.
This is great.
Oh. It is my daughter's. I just came here to.
Yeah, you came there to have a nice time. Alcohol gets everybody in trouble, and the solution for alcohol is throwing you in jail and giving you a criminal record. That's the solution if you're drunk. Not to go somewhere for 5 or 6 hours in a tank, not to just get a timeout to sober up. Charges against you.
I saw it on this seat.
Really?
I don't know how many times more I've got to tell you. Yes, really.
Really?
Honey, we're all so shocked when we
I know
Absolutely.
your people in Dunwoody.
Okay, well, I don't know what people you're talking about.
What is your officer's name? Who are you?
I'm Sergeant Foreman.
Foreman?
Yeah,
Okay.
move your foot.
She thinks she's going to get somewhere climbing the ranks. I gave money to so-and-so, and so that guy's going to help me take you down, Sergeant. They're all in it together, baby, and you're about to find out.
I donate tons of money to Dunwoody.
So you trying to go in?
Put a 1 in the chat if that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. She donates tons of money. She donates tons of money.
Sitting there saying
No,
that because
I don't
you
want
donate
any
money, you can
favors,
go to
but there
jail?
is no reason
It sounds like you do want favors.
of money to Dunwoody.
So you trying to go and sit there and say
No,
that because
I don't
you
want
donate
any
money, you can
favors,
go to
but
No, you know what? I don't love copsuckers, obviously, but she is correct. She is being arrested for nothing. He walked up, antagonized her. She said a curse word. He's arresting her for a curse word. She's right. The cop sucking is just, she backed the blue until it happened to her, and now she won't.
there
jail?
is no reason for this. I'm sitting there waiting for Uber to go home.
Okay,
She's correct.
To go
you're
home.
intoxicated out in public and you're
So what?
So they just create laws that they can arrest you for anything. It's legal to drink. It's legal to buy alcohol. You can go to an establishment and have some drinks. You can take an Uber home, but between the time you leave the establishment and the time you're waiting for the Uber on a public street, he can say you were drunk in public.
okay. Move your foot.
Once again, folks, these are black laws. These laws were created for blacks during the black codes. The black people could not be drunk in public. Look it up. Look at the cop sucking. Other officers dealt with the male suspect this is a cop sucking channel, by the way. So they dealt with the male suspect, who apparently they had an argument and they were drunk. Big deal.
Oh boy. I have no idea what's going on.
Of course he doesn't. You got an argument with your wife, and now Pigtail here is gonna look at Pigtail. Can someone put Pigtail in the comments? Here's Pigtail.
All right, so we got a call.
We got a call, so that means we're now suspicious. You got to go in torture cuffs, bro. You and your wife of 20 years who just got your 17-year-old daughter to graduation, you don't ever get to argue, ever, bro. You are going in torture cuffs, brother. Pigtail here, you're going to have to acquiesce all your man strength and give it to this little woman because she's going to put you in torture cuffs, bro.
That two individuals, I can open all subscriptions, we will be all over there, or in some kind of altercation.
Who called 911?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, bro. People like yourself called 911.
Then I have no comment.
Exactly. Shut up.
Okay. Who is she to you?
My girlfriend.
Okay.
And I have a reservation here for a room, which, okay. And what's going on?
That someone said that you were in an altercation with her.
All, I did not do anything. Oh, see, so someone else called something. So who called what?
Right.
See, he doesn't know how to talk to cops. He doesn't know how to tell them to back off. There's no probable cause. There's no probable cause standard here. Your reasonable articulable suspicion has led from a call to a nothing burger. So you have no singular articulable fact that's criminal to detain me or arrest me. That's what he should say, but he doesn't know how to talk to cops.
Someone called us, and she was standing there as the only person matching the description who was in an altercation with.
Okay, an altercation, but what does that mean? Someone saw something they didn't like and they called the pigs, and he's just doing this hands up, don't shoot thing. But he has to be able to say, do you have probable cause, or do you have a singular articulable fact that would justify reasonable articulable suspicion? Is there anything here criminal? But he doesn't know how to talk to cops.
Now you, because she's naming you, and the front desk clerk saw you two together earlier.
Okay, they saw us together, but they didn't say they saw me beating a woman. There's no probable cause standard here. So this is a civil dispute. This is not a criminal dispute. There's no blood, there's no damage, there's no witness of damage. Stop talking.
Carol, I did nothing.
Do you have an ID on?
And now here comes Ponytail. Let's go over here and talk, trying to control somebody. That's where the control begins. And you guys see what I say. I'm not moving my feet.
You, sir?
Oh, sure. I have an idea on
Okay.
it. I do feel that I did nothing, Carol.
Bro, you don't know how to deal with cops.
So you can talk to me.
Why is she being apprehended?
Well, I talked to her, and she was.
Why is she being apprehended?
Stop.
Oh, now they're grabbing him. He's not allowed to be upset that his girlfriend's in torture cuffs.
Why?
Because, well, I have not gone over there to talk to my supervisor.
She did nothing
Okay,
wrong.
can I please see your ID? And we will talk with you.
Okay. She did nothing wrong.
We know, brother. We know. You're white bread. Sorry about that, but you're just experiencing it. What happens when you back the blue until it happens to you. You're experiencing it now, bro. You don't understand what's going on. This is what cops do in America to people every day. Now, mostly they do it to poor people, poor white people, or poor black people, or poor brown people. But they mostly do it to poor people, people who don't have any money, people who can't afford a reservation at this posh hotel right here. Okay, most people can't afford to go spend the weekend in some posh hotel unless you're in the top 10% of wage earners.
Wrong. Jesus Christ. What is going on here?
You live in a police state, prison state, death state. That's what's going on, bro. The cops were called. That gives them the right to put you in torture cuffs.
Here's my ID.
Okay, thank you, sir. So we will find out what's going on with her.
There's nothing going on with her. You came up. There was nothing going on. There's still nothing going on. You're cuffing them up for no reason.
Because I am not a part of the conversation that
She has done nothing wrong.
Mhm.
She's nothing against me. I
Okay.
did not call anything. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
That is wrong.
Right.
Well, I
It is wrong. That's right.
don't know what she told them.
Okay.
So I don't know if she's refusing to identify herself.
She doesn't have to identify. There's no probable cause standard. There's no probable cause, so you don't have to identify without probable cause. There's no such thing as stop an ID state. That's a lie. There has to be probable cause, or at most you have to identify yourself as good citizen.
Or she's giving false information.
She's probably combative, but
Is she drunk? Has she been drinking tonight?
we both have.
Okay.
But I don't think that
That's not illegal.
merits anything for her being fucking
Well,
hog-tied right there. Please. Please.
well, once we get her
No, dude.
in a
oh
spot,
my
our
God.
supervisor.
Every second his girlfriend sits in the back of that truck is 10 minutes of her screaming at home. That's what he's doing. Every second she's in the torture cuffs is 10 minutes of her screaming at home. So 1 minute equals a full day.
Will come over here and talk to you because that's who was talking to her was our sergeant.
She
Okay.
does not deserve to be hog-tied.
Exactly, bro. Just so you know, 99% of people don't. 99% of people don't need to be torture cuffed, bro.
We have a hotel room. She can come into here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
See, the reason he's so upset, he's lost all control of the situation. These people here now have total control over his life. He's done nothing wrong. There's no probable cause. There's no criminal activity. All it took was some random person calling the cops and saying these two people are having an altercation. Now his girlfriend's in torture cuffs and the police have taken over his evening that he was celebrating their daughter's 17th birthday.
Jesus Christ, really? But I do object for what I saw over there. What I saw was her being hogtied,
Bro, every day it happens to people.
and I don't believe that she deserved that.
Okay.
I did not call anything. I don't understand this. What I believe is something is being. Okay.
Okay, so you're saying that you didn't call.
I didn't do anything. We have no fight.
Now you got this dumb shit over here. Okay, so you didn't call. Somebody did call, though. Somebody called, and so, you got to, if you stand up again, you're going to have to be torture cuffed. Let's take a bet right now. Put a 1 in the chat if you think by the end of this video, this guy goes in torture cuffs. Put a 1 if you think they're going to put him in torture cuffs. Put a 2 if you think he's not going to go in torture cuffs. Put a 1 if you think they're going to torture cuff him. Put a 2 if you think he's going to get through this interaction the next 13 minutes without being put in torture cuffs.
We are a conversation. We are a relationship. I don't know who did what, but what I saw her being hogtied right there is unacceptable. And I do not understand what's going on there.
Bro, you live in a police state. You just don't know it because it never happens to you. She's not being hogtied. She's being detained under the Terry policies of 1968 that the cops have the right to detain you for their safety. The cop said she was under arrest, not just detained. So if the cop's lying, that may give you the idea that you have to produce ID, but you don't. He can lie to you and say you're under arrest and put you in the back of the cop car, but you're not under arrest. He was just lying to get your ID. That's a fact. He could say you're under arrest, which means there must be probable cause. You learned on YouTube that the only way you can get arrested, well, 95% of the time, the other 5% is based on suspicion. Well, anyway, without probable cause, you can't be arrested. So she's probably like, well, if I'm getting arrested, I got to give my ID because there must be probable cause. No, you don't. You don't give your ID till you're down at the jailhouse and they're booking you. Or they take it out of your wallet. And then I sued their asses when they did it to me.
There. I will sit here and listen to you guys, but I saw her being hogtied.
Okay. That's perfectly fine.
Thrown down, and hogtied.
Bro, that's how we all get treated, dude. That's the reason I'm the way I am, dude.
That's perfectly fine because we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
That's not perfectly fine, dude, talking. Copper.
And hogtied.
That's perfectly fine.
That's not perfectly fine.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on too.
Okay.
You're not trying to figure out what's going on. You're dominating people because you have a badge on that didn't need to be dominated.
Because when I talked to her, she didn't really want to talk to me.
Why would you want to talk to a pig?
And that's fine.
She doesn't want to talk to anyone, which is her right. But for her to be hogtied, what I saw,
Dude, they told her they're taking her to jail, bro.
there, 4 men hogtied her.
Bro, it's just called detainment. That's all. No big deal, right?
Unacceptable. And I want to know what's going on.
Okay. I'm sure you'll be getting an answer here in the next couple minutes.
Okay. And I will admit, you hogtie her, you are going to feel the wrath from her. So I don't understand why she was hogtied.
Put a 1 in the chat. She does not sue. I'll bet she does not sue. She loves the cops so much. And this was on June 25th of 2022. This is a year old, so we'll look it up and see if she sued.
That's what I want to understand. 4 men physically putting her down and hogtying her. So I want to understand what that is.
Are y'all married?
It doesn't matter if we're married.
It does matter.
Look how many cops they have. $100,000, $120,000, $150,000, $180,000, $200,000. You have $500,000 standing around right here. At least $500,000 standing here like a bunch of G.I. Joe losers that we're paying for. But we don't need to change the system. This is working out perfect, right? For a white lady and her husband who had a disagreement and someone called the cops on them. So now we need to change the entire dog shit system. Dog shit, dog shit, dog shit, dog shit, dog shit.
No, it does not. We are common. We are together.
You're not common, bro. She donates spare money. The rich lady's got spare money along the top here. She's got money to give to pigs extra. Look at this doofus.
So I want to understand what this is.
Look at him having a great time. This guy's life's being turned upside down, but to him, it's just a good old time. Oh, some guy's excited about his wife being put in torture cuffs. That's funny. Ha ha, that's funny. He's having a good time. Look at him.
Is.
Are you married or not?
No, we are not.
You live in the same house.
Why would you have to answer those questions? Man, people don't know how to talk to cops.
Yes, we live in the same house.
Why are you answering any of this pig's questions?
How long have y'all lived together?
Why would you answer that?
2 years.
Okay. So the reason why we're out here is because we got a call.
You got a call, but there was no crime being committed when you came out. There was no probable cause standard. You initiated, you dug, you annoyed her, you caused the problem, pig.
The fight.
From who? From who?
It doesn't matter. Anybody can call on you, and all of a sudden you are now criminal.
Someone that called 911.
From who?
Doesn't matter. Anybody can call on you, and now you're under the gun of the government.
Doesn't matter. Somebody called about it, man.
It doesn't matter from who.
It doesn't matter. As soon as these jackboot thug pigs get a call and they get to put their authority on you, they're going to.
It absolutely does. Independent witness.
I want to.
There's no witness swearing by oath or affirmation that there was probable cause. Somebody called because they were having a heated argument and they're drunk.
Understand 4 men taking a woman down, hog-tying her.
Bro, that's how it goes across America. You're just learning of this, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. People are like, oh, Chille. Listen, the reason why my channel's growing at 50,000 plus subscribers a month, every day there's new people coming over. So send this video to your cousin, to your best friend, to your mother, whoever the copsucker is in your family. They're only one interaction from pigs away to becoming a member right here on Delete Lawz.
That's what you did. Where is she? And I'm here. I'm here. Where is she?
She's locked
You
away.
put her in cuffs.
Yeah.
And you hog-tied her where? And put her where?
I can tell you, I just saw her. She wasn't hog-tied. She was in cuffs, absolutely, but she was not hog-tied.
Oh, because he did.
Where?
Listen to this jackboot thug pig. How many times do I offer to put them in cuffs and they say no? It's worse than being hogtied because you're a human being. You are a human being that is being kidnapped. You have rationale. You have logic. Hogs don't have the same logic that human beings do. You realize you're being destroyed and cheated as it's happening.
I can tell you, I just saw her. She wasn't hog-tied.
Oh, yes, she was hog-tied, piggy.
She was in cuffs, absolutely,
No, she's in torture cuffs, pig.
but she was not hog-tied.
No, she was hog-tied in torture cuffs that are hurting her wrists even as he speaks.
You didn't put her down on all fours?
I didn't. I just got her.
Okay.
I just walked by her.
Okay.
Stand up on her
Whatever you want to do as a man who is in a relationship with her, you understand my predicament, right?
No, I'm here to try to understand with you.
I don't understand.
What? This is their human relations guy? This is the good cop standing over here? You're trying to understand what it's like to have your girlfriend put in torture cuffs and kidnapped away? You're trying to understand it, bro? You're doing it. You are the executioner. You are the pig on the scene, bruh.
Right?
No, I'm here to try to understand with
You're here to try to understand. You're the guy doing it.
I don't understand what's going on.
you. So, like you said, there's
The cops can do anything they want in this country, and that's what's going on. There's no limit with reasonable suspicion. There's no limit. There's no limit with reasonable suspicion. You call on your mother, you call on your brother, you call on your cousin, you call on your boss. I call right now and I say, the guy across the street, I'm afraid he's beating his wife. That's it. The cops come down on you, put you in torture cuffs. There's no rhyme or reason to it. They say they're suspicious. That's the end of it. You go in torture cuffs. That's the dangers of Terry versus Ohio. That you're looking at a Terry stop. This is a Terry stop. They'll say it was a call for service. They got there. There was no probable cause. There was no reasonable suspicion. They began to investigate and ask, what are you doing here? Are you with somebody? We got a phone call. She said, I'm just taking an Uber home. He grabs her and puts her in torture cuffs because she uses a bad word on the street.
Who reported it? Who's complaining? And I am I'm her man.
You can
and
keep
no
talking
one's
to them.
complaining.
I'm here trying to help you understand.
You're trying to help him understand. He understands perfectly well, bro. And when he sees this video, he's going to understand even better. You don't understand that what you do is terrorism.
You want to talk about it?
Talk about what? Get my wife out of the back of the frickin' car. Get her out of torture cuffs.
Yeah, let's talk about
so
it.
like the other officer was saying, my sergeant was saying, there's a 911 call out here about a fight.
Okay, there was no probable cause when you got to the scene. It doesn't, anybody can call on anybody. Right now, you guys could call on me right now. Anybody can call on anybody. You could call right this second and say that your dad's beating your mom and here's the address, and they'll send the pigs out there and your dad will go in torture cuffs. That'll happen that fast. That's what you're looking at.
Okay.
Who?
You gotta understand, it doesn't matter.
Who
You're in
is the
public.
911 call?
You're at a hotel in public.
No, no, that's their residence once they rent it.
It doesn't matter who called. You're doing this for everybody.
That's their domicile once they rent that room.
Can see it and anybody can call about it.
Right. But then you go out there and you see there's no reasonable suspicion. There's no probable cause and you leave them alone. But that's not what you pigs did.
Oh my
Now,
God.
who called about it doesn't matter. The fact is,
See that? Listen again, folks.
doing this where everybody can see it and anybody can call about it.
Oh my
Now,
God.
who called about it doesn't matter.
So that means you could call the cops on anybody you want. You could call on absolutely anybody, and it doesn't matter who called. You can just ruin someone's life by calling the cops on them.
The fact that somebody saw that, they called you, described you, we found you, and y'all are doing some shenanigans out here, all right?
Doing some shenanigans, but they're not breaking the law. There's no reasonable suspicion of a crime. They're about to commit a crime. There's no crime committed. There's no probable cause. This is just tyranny. This is not the rule of law standard that I talk about all the time. This is a tyrannical police state. He says they're out there doing some shenanigans. She was waiting for her Uber.
That, they called you, described you, we found you, and y'all are doing some shenanigans
What are they doing?
out here, all right? So we're out here to talk to y'all.
No,
and figure out what's going on.
allegedly, right?
And that's why we're having a conversation. Right?
Allegedly.
So we got to talk to people that haven't seen stuff out here.
Allegedly.
What did they see? She's not bleeding. You can look at the woman yourself. She said, nobody touched me. It's over. But not in America.
I want to keep that clear. Allegedly, right? Isn't that proper?
Right, but they get to torture you while they detain you. That's Terry versus Ohio.
Camera. Allegedly, someone says that something was going on here. But you didn't observe anything, right?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's not how it works, man. So we got
No, that is how it's supposed to work. That is how the rule of law is supposed to work. Yes. You're not supposed to grab my wife and put her in torture cuffs, or my girlfriend. You're not supposed to grab my partner and torture her because you can.
Did you observe anything going on over here?
I hadn't
But
seen
I
what's going on
saw
over here.
my girlfriend with 4 officers
He still calls them officers. Yeah, it's a year later. We're going to look up their case. Hold on.
putting her down and tying her up. That's what I
Most
saw.
likely they found a probable cause of some sort of crime. I wasn't here for that. But no, these folks, yeah.
No, look how they just gloss over it. But listen to what the pig says here. Listen.
That's what I
Most
saw.
likely they found a probable cause of some sort of crime. I wasn't here.
Most likely they found probable cause of some sort of crime. I wasn't here. No, they didn't. There was no probable cause. There was no crime.
For that. But no, these folks, yeah, they probably put her handcuffs, and hog tie is not something we do.
That's exactly what you do, bro. That's exactly what you do.
That's what I saw. I saw that. So convince me wrong.
What's hog tying to you? What's
Now you're going to get into what hog tying is, bro?
hog tying? I just want to make sure I'm
Putting her down on all fours, putting her both hands behind her back and her feet, and using ties to apprehend her. That is a hog tie.
Oh, they wrapped up her feet too?
So I walked up here just a couple minutes.
They wrapped up her feet too, is what he's saying. The woman who backs the blue, who donates.
Ago, she was walking on her 2 feet with handcuffs, metal handcuffs, just like you use behind her back.
Metal handcuffs.
That is what I observed.
Hog tying. No, that's not something we do.
If I'm wrong,
Yes, it is what you do, bro. Sorry you can't accept that you're a pig.
I've never
I'm
seen that in
wrong.
this department ever.
Oh, I've seen it every day. I see it on videos every day.
I've been here
I'm
for 3
wrong.
years.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we don't hog tie.
You do hog tie.
Like you said, it'll be on video camera if we did. I'm sorry.
You're sorry about what? Being a pig?
That's what you
Dude,
saw, but we didn't do that.
I have
No, that's exactly what you did.
no problem with the police.
Now he goes into his back the blue bullshit.
I love you guys,
I love you guys.
but this is up. This is up.
You know, I'm out here trying to talk to you. I don't know what's going on yet, man.
What he was saying, he just wanted to remain
So you're asking what's going on. I'm trying to help you
this,
understand why we're out
and
here.
he was out there yelling and cussing at her.
Okay, so two people having a fight? Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a fight with your girlfriend and there was yelling and cussing. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever had a fight with your boyfriend or your husband and there was yelling and cussing. I could put a 1 in the chat for myself, and I hardly ever raise my voice to my girlfriend or significant other, but I have in my lifetime. I have. And if someone called the cops on me, oh, he's out there yelling and cursing. And often people who are in relationships, they're touching each other and saying, no, wait, I want to talk. No, don't leave. Stay here, Chille. No, I'm leaving. I go to leave. She pulls me back. I push her. I say, no, don't. She pushes me back. Says, no, come stay. It's this passionate back and forth, but I'm not abusing my girlfriend and she's not abusing me. We make love to each other as well. We also do other stuff that's physical, but when you fight, sometimes it's physical where you're pulling on each other. Hey, don't leave. It's a back and forth.
So it was loud enough to where it drew the attention of another person. So
It was loud enough, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
Now,
I'm trying to help you understand why we're out
and he
here.
was out there.
someone said he touched her. Someone said
Yelling and cussing at her. So it was loud enough to where it drew the
it was loud enough.
attention of another person. So
Yeah, you're right.
I'm under arrest.
Yeah, go ahead and stand up.
Yes, sir.
And now here goes the blue gang to close in on him. He's under arrest.
Yes, sir.
Split your hands.
Look what they're doing to this man. Listen to what they're doing to him. Who put a 1 in the chat and said that they thought he was going to go to the dungeon? Who started off with the 1 in the chat and said that he would end up in the dungeon? Who did it? Who said up front that he was going to the dungeon? I said he was going to the dungeon off the bat. Did anybody else say he was going to the dungeon? He's going to the dungeon. Somebody said that he was up on her and they were having a screaming match back and forth. That's it, bro. You don't get to get mad. You have a girlfriend or a wife? You have a significant other? Don't you dare get mad. Don't you ever lose your temper. Masculinity will not be allowed. Any kind of aggression from a man, you will be arrested. Don't you dare show any kind of aggression, or they'll put you in the dungeon. They'll lock you up.
May I ask why I'm under arrest?
for disorderly under the influence and disorderly conduct.
For disorderly under the influence, because he walked up and asked, why are you arresting her?
So I got a third party that sit there and witness between
You have a third party that sat there and witnessed what? What was the crime?
you and her. Her on the corner, and you had her all pinned up against the wall, and your other
Okay. Wow.
It's not going to be this Explorer, but it's going to be the Tahoe right there by that stop sign.
Yes, sir.
Really, guys? Really? For you all want to listen to the homeless guy there. Really? This is weird.
Honey, welcome to America. Just because it hardly touches the rich, now you know what we all feel like most of the time with cops.
You guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's right. You got it, honey.
I've done nothing wrong.
We know that.
Just waiting for Uber to go home.
That was it.
If y'all want to listen to the homeless guy,
Not listen to the homeless guy. They can assert their authority and their power over you, so they're going to, and there's no checks and balances on the cops. You have to go through the court process without a third party reviewing the video and going, this is ridiculous. Drop all charges. Those guys are all suspended.
of his bullshit. Oh my God, I'm going to call a few people once I get a phone call.
They take all your communication devices because you're not allowed to communicate after you're kidnapped.
Ability to Dunwoody? Absolutely. This is ridiculous.
Well, let's see if she did anything about it.
People talk. He parked the car. We came in. I decided to go back to my house because we have a 17th birthday with my aunts and uncles at my house. We are staying here. Why not listen to the story instead of assuming? God, you guys are making a big mistake.
Are they though?
Big mistake.
Are they though?
I sued my lawyer and I debarred him. I have lawyers. I have lots of people around me. My salon, my business has been vandalized through homeless people. You guys are going to listen to these people? You are done. I'm going to blast this. I'm going to put this in the AJC. I'm going to put this report in the AJC because I'm connected, and this is ridiculous. In Dunwoody, absolutely. Who called this?
I mean, and look what the cop suckers. This channel here, Crime Scene Cam. You know, just let them know you suck, because they do suck. Look what they wrote here. Officers were dispatched to a hotel in reference to a potential domestic dispute reported by an anonymous witness. So anybody can call on you. Anybody. When they arrived, the woman involved claimed nothing happened. When officers recontacted the female, her behavior escalated to the point where police felt it met the criteria of disorderly conduct, obstruction, and disorderly under the influence. What a cop sucker you are, Crime Scene Cam. You're garbage, dude. During and after the arrest, she reportedly invoked her status as a business owner and donor to the arresting agency, and even expressed copious distaste for homeless people and how the government's handling them. A lot of us don't love the homeless problem. I don't love it either. I don't love that there's someone walking by every 5 seconds that's destitute and on drugs. I don't like that. I have a problem with the homeless thing too. Does that make me a bad person? I hate it. Her boyfriend was also arrested and booked on similar charges. Unfortunately, an update of both of their cases was unable to be found as of now. Let me...
The hotel, the homeless guy, you just took two people who paid day and night and day, and worked their asses off. You just took two people away. Jesus Christ, no one hit me. Sometimes it just doesn't get along. Sometimes you just don't get along.
Right.
There's cameras right there to the right.
Right, that's right. Two people who live together, sleep with each other, shop together, raise kids together, party together, cry together, win together, fail together. Sometimes you have a fight with that person and it's not rosy. She's not bleeding.
Right there. Look up, officer. Right there to the right. Do it. And
there's nothing wrong with her face. There's no defensive wounds on her arms. There's no bruising. There's nothing wrong here. The cops caused the entire problem based on their Terry stop.
and I will challenge you, and I will sue the out of you guys.
Will you, though?
I pay you all. I donate. I did the Dunwoody donation. I do Brookhaven donation. I am salon over at Park Place. I'm friends with Brian Olson, Lawz Bakery.
Honey, it doesn't matter. None of those people will back you. They'll just they'll accept the money you already gave, and they'll pick the side of the pigs who violated you. You have no influence at all, lady.
I am Park Place. You want to with this? You're going to put me in jail for what?
Yeah, they are. They are.
I see those cameras right there. I see everything. Do not defund what I give.
No, they don't care. They already got your money. If it stops coming in, they don't care. They get government money far more than you.
I am New York.
I am New York.
And
Someone put that in the comment section. I am New York. I am New York.
What I give. I am New York. And I believe in the officer. I am a Republican, God damn it.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The right-wing Republican backers of pigs. There it is.
You take me out of this. I donate to Dunwoody. I go to Dunwoody Ball. I go to Brookhaven Ball. I donate to you police officers because I believe in you and believe in protection.
I'm a Republican. Didn't you guys just see recently the James King story that got to the Supreme Court, and they kicked it back down to the lower court? They don't want to hear about Terry versus Ohio or qualified immunity. The Republican conservatives at the top, they're all for the police state. They're the ones who created it.
Sir, I didn't do anything to anybody. New York. I'm from New York. They got defunded. They get defunded. Y'all get defunded. I fund. So go fight for the homeless. Go ahead. Go for it. Yeah. I fund Dunwoody.
You don't. He gets the money from the 94 crime bill, honey.
Look up my company. Look at the reports. What I do as a female.
Oh, whoa.
Almost homeless people sitting in front of my salon, almost watching me to be raped.
To be raped.
To be watched over. My salon girls. My girls. 15 employees. I do.
And so then she takes her money and gives it to cops.
You're ridiculous.
Someone's got to find this lady. We got to track her and her husband or boyfriend down. We got to track them down.
You're retarded. Look at my business. Look at the reports.
I make so much money. And then I take the money and I give it to the authoritarian pigs.
What I do, how I protect myself as a female small business owner in Atlanta, Georgia. You want to put me in jail? I got employees to do tomorrow morning. I got to go to work tomorrow morning.
They don't care, babe. They're doing their job. Their job was to arrest you. They completed their mission. They got someone to take back to the dungeon for the night. You gave them their points. They get points for arrests. You gave this copper his points 2 times 2. You and your boyfriend are both going to jail, and they get points for that. And that's how they get bonuses, promotions, accolades, and awards.
You want to put me in jail?
Yes, he does. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Because I have a dispute over someone. And
you're not allowed to have a dispute.
I remove myself to get an Uber? You're ridiculous, sir. Where are you guys for me when those homeless guys are there jerking off in front of my salon? So I can't be there tomorrow for my employees.
No. You're going to be in jail, honey.
To watch over them.
And I don't want her to go to jail. I don't love her cops sucking. I don't love any of this shit. But she doesn't understand how it works.
Because Dunwoody's not there for me at all. And I donate to Dunwoody.
She said she's donated like how many times?
And I donate to Brookhaven for the police. Do it. You go be great. This is ridiculous. This is everything news right now. Holy shit, this is happening. Go fend for the homeless. I will bring this up to the counselor. I will bring this up to the mayor. I will bring this up tomorrow. You book me, this comes up. And I will fight. And I know everyone one with running around the park. Really, man? Really? You're gonna book me? How about him? The one that pisses on my business. So now you put me out of business as he walks free and pisses on everything. You're ridiculous. Now we're bringing this up to the Council of Dunwoody and the Congress. You picked the wrong person. Nancy Pelosi's husband gets away with DWI, smash into a goddamn car, and you're going to take me downtown. I will find you in court, and I will destroy you. I know the law. I watch men jerk off in front of my salon, in front of Park Place, next door to Cafe Intermezzo. That's why they're not open during the day, because there's so many homeless doing shit, and they break in every day. You want to take me down? Who's going to show up tomorrow for my employees?
He doesn't care.
My employees. Because what? I have an argument?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing about the homeless in Dunwoody? You're going to lock me up so I can't
I'm not sure what the homeless have to do with this. I'm just confused by this lady, I guess.
show up tomorrow? Because what? I can tell a guy off? Really? I did something great for my life. Yeah.
Someone could go over here to a crime scene cam right here. I mean, his blurb here, like just cops sucking. And then when you go down in the comments, it's just cops sucking. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable how people just back these pigs and they don't take a look at it.
I did it. You're going to take me away from my company. Go for it. You sleep good tonight, officer.
He will.
You're nowhere worth an officer at
That's his job, Tootsie Pop, to take you to jail.
all. Go to the academy. Go to New York. You're a loser.
There it is, honey. Put the blame where it belongs on the pig arresting you. There you go.
You're nowhere near an officer. My two fathers served.
Oh, so she's the daughter of pigs. That's why she backs the blue like this.
You want to book me? Who's going to go over there tomorrow morning to clean up the shit from the homeless? Really would have been great. Just get a ride home.
That's what she, honestly, you know what? I hate to say it, but that's a fact. They should have just taken her home and separated the two of them for the night and called it a night. But they didn't. They charged them both with crimes. I mean, just pathetic.